Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to play some Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds today. And I know what you're thinking, what the heck is Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, right? Well, basically this is the sister game to Age of Empires 2. It was actually made from the exact same game engine as Age of Empires 2, so if you're a fan of Aoe2, then you'll be able to feel right at home here and jump straight in. It has a very, very similar economy aspect to the game. The base game is pretty close. But the military and the buildings in this game are very, very different. It plays out, very uniquely as the game goes on. So it's similar enough that you should be able to jump right in, but it's also different enough that it's a very fresh and unique experience that I really enjoy. So if you're a fan of Aoe2, you're probably going to enjoy this. If you remember, I have already done 2 videos on this before me recording this, so I have a Republic video. I also have a video on the Gungans, which is more of my intro to the game, but, during this match, I'm going to be playing with a couple AI. We're going to do like a 2v3. The AI is very good in this game, so this should not be very easy. And I'm playing as the Wookies. If you want to learn more about the game, I'll be explaining a lot of the mechanics of the game and the differences between this and Age of Empires 2 during this match. If you want to download this game and you want instructions on how to install it and whatnot, I'll have a link to that in the video description on YouTube, but you can also type !Star Wars into the Twitch TV chat, and it will, give you a little link to all the instructions and whatnot, so it should be pretty straightforward. Here are the 8 civilizations in the game, guys. We've got the Confederacy, Galactic Empire, Gungans, Republic, Rebel Alliance, Royal Naboo, Trade Federation, and Wookiees, and you guys wanted me to play as the Wookiees this time, so we'll do the Wookiees and show off the rest of the civilizations over time. The map that I've selected is actually a Star Wars map, a Star Wars local map, kind of like the real-world ones in Age of Empires 2. We're going to be doing Kashyyyk, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, which is the homeworld of the Wookiees. And let's do this, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. This was made from the exact same game engine, actually. It's the only other game made from the same game engine as Aoe2, so that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can put on the music and whatnot. Okay. Gonna be playing as the Wookiees. Now, I'm doing single player and I'm doing AI mostly because I want to have plenty of time to, a nice... Oh, it's on fast speed. I was gonna say, I wanted a nice, relaxing, kind of slower game with no lag or connection issues, so I have plenty of time to show off the gameplay to you guys, show off all the different types of units, and just make it a lot of fun, nice, good old stable experience here. Yeah, we Galactic Battlegrounds today, Eric. This is going to be one of my, just extra streams. I'm going to be throwing in a bunch of, extra non-AoE2 content every now and then, just to kind of, keep things fresh. Keep things fresh. Not replacing AoE2, of course. This is just extra content, but I think that variety is the spice of life, definitely, and AoE2 is not the only game that I play. So we're gonna lure this dewback here, because I don't actually see any other source of food. I mean, at least I'm gonna try to. I haven't played this game really in 6 years, so bear with me, but it's really fun. It's really fun. We're gonna see if we can lure that thing just a smidgen. Ooh, look at that micro. Oh, not bad. Not bad. So I don't actually see any other food sources besides those huntable animals this time. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to wait until my workers have about 50 food so I can, have them force drop it off. I was slightly off there. So if I could just get 3 more. Yay, we did it! Not bad, not bad. Berserker Spammer Riot? I'm gonna try. So, you may have noticed there's only 8 civilizations in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds as opposed to the, currently 23 in Aoe2. Because, we've got the Forgotten expansion pack to Age of Empires 2, which adds like 5 more, but if you play just the Conquerors, then we got 18. Which is a lot, right? There's a lot less in this game, but the differences between the civilizations are, far more pronounced. They're very, very different. They play extremely differently. There's a lot more unique units and unique technologies per civilization, so it definitely matters. No, Wolfbane. I mean, most of my videos are Age of Empires 2, and it's probably going to stay that way for quite some time. Aoe2 is the majority of my uploads, but I do play other games, and I do upload other games from time to time. You can expect quite a bit of, Pokemon in the somewhat near future. As soon as my capture card ships, it's been delayed like 18 times, but I did order it. And, you know, you might see some, you know, League of Legends on occasion, some Hearthstone, etc., but we'll say, like, my channel's probably, I don't know, 60% Aoe2, 40%. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot the Newback a couple times. Interesting, interesting. Interesting map. Normally we have, like, sheep equivalent in here, but this is just basically boars. These are wild boars. There's a lot more types of animals in this game than there are in Aoe2. This game just has, I guess, a lot of really interesting twists, which you'll be able to see, you know, more so as this game goes on from watching the other videos I've done on this game. Of course, please do let me know if this is the type of thing that you enjoy and you'd like to see me do more of this game, or just if you have any recommendations on games you would like me to play. My 10-year-old me. I know, right? Black Winds, man. This game was my childhood. This, Age of Empires 2, Warcraft 3, Age of Mythology, you know, Aoe2, to a really tiny degree Aoe1. It's kind of too young to appreciate that game. All games I love. I'm gonna go lure that thing. There's only like 2 Kadoos over there, so those are like deer. I feel like I don't kind of want those, just because there's so few of them. Feels inefficient. Gonna build another house. We're gonna lure this thing, which is also a boar, but it's got less food, less HP. Please do ask me, you know, whatever questions that you have about this game. I would love to help. There's just so much to talk about, guys, that I need, you know, you guys to let me know what you want to know. I could spend all day talking about this game. I'm just not sure where to start. I'll talk about it as I see it. So, if you're wondering what the resources are, this is still wood. They call it carbon in this game. It's still wood. Food is food. This green stuff is called Nova, which is basically gold. And then we got the purple thing, which is called ore, which is basically stone. Now, the difference between this... Like, the main eco difference here is that ore, aka stone, is a lot more useful in this game. It really is. Like, a lot more things actually require it. So you, I don't know, you're gonna have to mine a little bit more ore than you're used to when it comes to your stone supplies. There's, like, no food on this map whatsoever. Hey, go heavy farming, I guess. Let's see where life takes us. I really don't want to build a food processing center for all. Oh no, okay, alright, there's more Canoe over there. That's fine. That's fine. I'll tolerate it. I will allow this. So I built a food processing center over there because I wanted, you know, a safe place to saturate with farms, but, you know, in retrospect, that's kind of a waste because I didn't see... I thought there were only like 2 little deer-type guys over here, but there's apparently more. There's actually quite a few. Okay, so I didn't need to build this food processing center right yet. Thought I was going to have to shift right onto farms, but I do not. Looks like we found our Confederacy fellow. He's got the Geonosian architecture. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. See, we got a Cadu here on an adventure. That's what I like to see. Okay, we're getting to that point in the game where I get to show off this this concept of power cores, aka like pylons if you come from StarCraft. So basically what these things do is, if your building has a red light on it, as we can see here, we got a red light right here. See the flashing red light? This is a green light. Buildings with red lights need power. Otherwise, they produce units and they research technologies pretty slowly. But if they're within range of a power core, which I'll show you when this thing is done, then they research and create units much faster. But power cores are really low hit points, really easy to kill. Only 250, that's like nothing, right? They're weaker than outposts in Age of Empires 2. Ridiculous. You know, they're like palisade walls with no defensive stats. But they're really important because, you know, when you're raiding someone's base, a power core is like the prime target. You kill that power core and then suddenly your opponent just cannot create units. It's devastating. So as we can see here, I'm building this troop center, which is kind of like a barracks, sort of, not really. And it's within range of this power core, so it's going to be super duper efficient, whereas otherwise it would be really slow and crappy. This game does have more buildings, Dark Mage. I'd say it's a lot more complicated than Aoe2, and holy crap, I am so jealous of this guy's, look at all, those are all basically, like, slightly tinier wild boars, so yellow's got it good, guys. I'm very jealous. Ooh, this is my own little alcove, too. It's all nice and protected. That's good, that's good. Kashyyyk is kind of like Black Forest if you've played Aoe2, so... let's see. I'll probably start, going pretty heavy into the farming side of things, I think. Probably a good idea. And I'm gonna need another carbon processing center. Don't want to oversaturate that little area. It's not efficient if there are too many guys there. So the troop center is unique. It's not really. It's kind of like a barracks in the sense it's your first major, military building that you get, right? But unlike the barracks, it doesn't produce just infantry. In fact, this thing produces all sorts of stuff. It's like a multi-purpose military building. So it has the first unit in the game is just the trooper recruit, which costs only food and wood, aka food and carbon. So basically, it's a trash unit, right? You have access to your not gold costing units right off the bat. Food and wood are like renewable resources, whereas like gold, aka Nova, stone, aka ore, are, you run out of mines really fast, whereas there's always going to be trees and stuff on the map, and through trees you can build more farms and get food. So, those are more valuable resources, and, right off the bat we have a unit that's incredibly cheap, 25 food, 35 wood, very cheap, very powerful, but also made of paper mache. These things disintegrate if you look at them funny. So it's pretty interesting. They're like a glass cannon, really cheap unit. And really, oh wow, I'm so glad this guy spawned in the trees, because the wolves in this game, I mean, look at this, 150 HP, those guys lift. Never skip leg day, guys, you end up like a Rancor. Oh my. So I'm gonna get out of there. Since I'm not used to playing without, I guess, the sheep and forage bushes, I'm probably gonna be pretty slow to tech level 2, so bear with me. Bear with me. There's a Palisade Wall equivalent, Eric the Jank, and I am pretty excited for the new Star Wars movie, Master Monkey, thank you for asking. I hope it turns out pretty good. I don't think it could possibly be, worse than Star Wars Episode 1 in my eyes, so... If you like Star Wars Episode 1, by the way, that's totally A-okay. I thought it was okay, but it didn't really pay, I don't know, to me it wasn't on the level, I guess, of The Empire Strikes Back. That's gonna be pretty hard to mimic, but I'm assuming it's gonna be a good movie anyway. I don't know if we'll get another Empire Strikes Back, but I can dream. Either way, it should be awesome. This is gonna be like the world's slowest tech level 2, but... it's because I'm talking, trying to read the Twitch chat. And it's a more relaxing game. I should be fine. I should be fine. I don't think the AI scouted me out. I'm gonna build a trooper recruit here so you can see your little crazy Wookiees. Yeah, sheep in this game, there are multiple types of them. There's like nerfs and banthas. Again, there are a lot more animals and just a lot more cool things going on in this game. We've got flying units, and I'll show you guys that as the game goes on. We have flying units, right, so they can fly over terrain. It's pretty badass. Oh, I hope my scout is not trapped in here. I really hope he hasn't completed his wall up. Oh my. Really hope he hasn't completed that wall up. Get me out of here. No. No. Oh, it's like I'm trapped in a zoo. He's locked me in here for his own entertainment. Oh my. So inhumane. They're flying units, which I'll show you guys later. Oh no, thank God I can escape. All right, not bad. Whew. I think I see some dead bodies of my my allies' little rebel soldiers. Okay, we're in tech level 2. It was really slow. I'm gonna research this upgrade. By the way, your scout gets attacked by wolves in this game. Silly business. So yeah, we've got flying units. We've got invisible units. Actually, that's it's shenanigans. You'll see though. It's shenanigans. We've got invisible units, we've got flying units, and we've got units with shields. It's like a second layer of regenerating HP. 2 OP. Hello, Red Epic. Welcome. Episode 1 did give us Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. You're right. So I'm going to upgrade my my trooper recruits to troopers, because as we can see right now, they're very, very slow. Look at their combat stats, guys. They die really easily. So the troop center is all about making units that are really cheap to create, but they're really easy to mass. This game has a much more complex military than Aoe2 does, by far, where you have to really, consider the value of population here. Looks like my scout has finally met his match and has died to the Confederacy super battle droids. So yeah, population is super duper important in this game. Like you can have a huge army from your troop center, but the units are gonna blow balls. They're gonna be really bad. They're gonna be powerful, but they're gonna die really quickly, whereas there's a ton of expensive units in this game that are very pop efficient, but not very resource efficient, so there's a huge dynamic there. Looks like we got our first kill of the game. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, guys, I did swap back to my old headset. even though it has a little bit of static, it's clearly a much better microphone, so I've decided we're going to go back to that. And maybe at some point I'll get like a super mic of some sort, maybe like a real microphone. Who knows? If I ever get the cash, maybe that's on the to-do list. So I'm going to build a mech factory and a war center. Got really no good place to build any of these things. This is a really good upgrade. Great motivator, it's like wheelbarrow. Technologies, there's a lot of really, like I said, the eco aspect of the game is really similar. Like the economy technologies, like irrigation is really like, it's horse color, guys. And we've got like a carbon handheld extractor, blah, 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 that's double bit axe. So the eco aspect is very much identical, except there's more of an emphasis on stone. Whereas the military, really, really different. I think I trapped in this scout. All planned. The military aspect is really, really different, and all the technologies that are for the military are super different. There's tons of different types of buildings, but I like that they kept the eco aspect the same. I really do, because that way this game's really easy to jump into. You know, feel right at home here. This is like my way of keeping Aoe2 fresh, I guess, because, you know, it's similar enough, but... Oh, get out of my base, buddy. It's similar enough, but it's also different enough that, you know, adds a lot of variety. I'll just sell a little bit and I'll click up to the next stage. Alright, tech level 3, on the way. On the way. Troopers are definitely still good in the late game, situationally, I guess. I forgot to mention the other units that you have. Oh yeah, this game is also really, really much faster than Age of Empires 2 is. So if you thought that AoE2 was a little bit slow with your, you know, Dark Age and whatnot, don't worry, because this game is a lot faster. I don't actually like the position of those houses. Maybe build them over there. This game is a lot faster. I mean, I'm not playing very quickly right now, because one, I'm kind of relaxing a little bit, and you know, I'm trying to also interact with you guys. I'm gonna get the equivalent of cartography here, okay, HoloNet transceiver for my spaceport, which is a market in space. Yeah, makes sense, right? Good night, Day Saunders. That sounds great, man. I look forward to playing this with you guys in the future. So this game's a lot faster. I'm gonna explain a little bit more about the troop center units here. Basically, we got the anti-air trooper, right, which is, you know, for those pesky flying units that can fly over terrain in your buildings. Is really annoying. You only get those in tech level 3 and above, right? And I'm in advancing to tech level 3 right now. Anti-air troopers cannot attack ground units, by the way. They only can attack air units. There are some units that can attack both, but this is not one of them. The mounted trooper is the other unit that you get in tech level 1 besides the trooper recruit. The Trooper Recruit is very powerful, costs almost nothing, but it's really slow until you upgrade them to Troopers in Tech Level 2, so rushing with them isn't super duper overpowered, definitely. And you get the Mounted Trooper here, which is really, really fast. They're kind of like Knights, honestly, which is really cool. They're really, they're fast, they have a huge attack bonus versus buildings. I guess they're more like Tarkans. And they just, like, positively eat walls. You can try walling up and, you know, go in full turtle mode, but it's not going to work as well in this game as it would in AoE2. Because mounted troopers can just eat right through those so very easily. Build a command center over here so I can... that's not the best position for it. I'd rather, you know, keep it in a place where I can build farms around it, actually. Always get your eco upgrades fast. Mounted trooper is great for raiding. And like I said, they have... Whoa, that's a huge army. Holy shit. Build a strike mech really fast. This thing have an attack bonus versus troop center units. Oh my. So anyway, you get the mounted troopers in tech level 1 if you build an animal nursery, which I did not. The animal nursery, you can put your sheep type units inside there. You know, those little, got a huge battle going on, nice. You can put your sheep type units in there, your nerfs, your banthas, and they generate you a very tiny trickle down yet infinite source of food, actually. Looks like he's retreating. Not bad. As we can see here, our anti-air troopers cannot actually attack the land units, so that's a thing. Strike mechs counter to troop center units. So you can actually die in tech level 1 and lose your command center. You actually can. Like, you can lose your command center to mounted troopers and ho. Hello, Yellow. Great to see you, my friend. How are you doing? He's riding those little blargs, which look ridiculous. Thank God I have a strike mech, otherwise this would be real bad. So my strike mech is finally dead. Oh, rip that little Wookiee. Oh god, guys. Oh god. Hello, Harry M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's got the flamethrower troopers. Are those accolades? I forget what the thing is writing. It's been a while since I've, I guess, immersed myself in the Star Wars universe. I really love the voice acting in this game. I think it's really good. I can't really show you this because you guys want me to play as the Wookies, and they just say, I can't do a Wookiee noise, guys. So, yeah. But everything else sounds pretty awesome, pretty awesome. The monks are pretty mighty in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. The monks in this game... Okay, they divided it up pretty differently, so the monks are not really monks. The units that can convert things, which I guess is what the monk is more known for, are Jedi, and they have ridiculous combat stats, and they cost, like, you know, tons and tons of food and gold. They're ridiculous. They take literally no damage from anything, and they, like, have, like, billions of armor, but they can't heal. Whereas at the command center, you can make this medic, which only costs a teeny bit of food, and they can heal all of your biological-only units, so not your machines. They can't heal my strike mech, but they can heal my troopers. And that's all of the healing aspect of it. They heal much better than monks do that. It's interesting, they divided it. The Jedi combat stats are the biggest lie I've ever seen in video gaming history because they have an attack bonus versus bloody everything. And it's like, oh, they only have like 8 attack, or 12 attack, or 6 attack. They're ridiculous, man. Hello, cheese on toast, Najida. Oh, they're writing O-Rays. Thank you, the Black Winds. Great to have you, dude. That's what it was, O-Rays. It's been so long. I've been missing my Star Wars hype, guys. Some of those upgrades. No, this game's definitely playable in multiplayer, but you have to play with people with a stable internet connection. It's the exact same, the exact same as Aoe2. So if you think Aoe2 is unplayable from a multiplayer standpoint, then I guess this game is the same. Same game engine again, they didn't change too much. They just added a bunch of new things, and they really pushed the limits of this game engine. They really do. And they did such a good job with it. Such a good job. It's really quite remarkable. Ooh. So you guys are talking about how Berserkers are riot, so I'm gonna build a fortress here. Fortress doesn't need power, but I'm trying to think of a good position to build this in. Maybe I'll just delete this house and just build it like right here. Got the mech destroyer here. You'd be surprised, guys. It destroys mechs. Whoa. Love how straightforward this game is. Mech destroyer destroys mechs? What? Residents, this game makes no sense. Got a little R2-D2 units over here. This is what the Rebel Alliance looks like. Every civ is there, completely unique. Architecture and everything. It's great, it's great, it's great. The civs in this game, much, much different. As always, guys, you know, same rules as Aoe2. You know, your carbon, aka your wood, upgrades. Here's a TIE fighter. That's not good. That reminds me, I could use some anti-air stuff. That'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. Always get the woodcutting upgrades and whatnot. Very, very important. Get all your eco-techs. Range upgrades, really nice for your units. Anything that adds extra range. Defense is good. Attack is the lowest priority. You upgrade the troop center range at the troop center, actually. So, not the war center, which is like your blacksmith. Anyway, this is our fortress here. Our unique unit is the Berserker for this civilization, but most civs have several unique units. I got the Berserker here, which is a, not like the Berserkers in Aoe2, I guess. Well, maybe when you upgrade them. They're really, really fast. They're like super duper fast. It's ridiculous. They run at Mach 5, and they're like a super duper strong mounted troopers. They're like really actually good targets, if that makes any sense. They got dual wielding swords. So if you're not sold, now you know that this is the game for you, man. And your dual-wielding sword Wookiees. You can build an air base here, which is what makes the air units. Yeah, fortress equals castle, yes. Show you guys the, here's the Berserker. Very good stats. The Wookiees was the civilization that I was most known for playing online. And back in my day, I used to play this game very seriously, but, you know, it was a pretty small community, so I guess it wasn't as competitive as I wish it was, which is why I kind of stopped at one point. I used to play this game all the time. But at a point, I was better than most of the people online. Like, really, I very rarely got a challenge, so I just eventually kind of stopped. I usually, like, basically exclusively played the Wookiees. The Wookiees were, I guess, my thing. I enjoyed playing the Wookiees because they have a a really like strong variety of units. They have very strong troop center units, which I like. And they have this unique technology, which, let's see if I can show you this tech. Or can I not open the tech tree? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Based Voobly. I guess I can't open the tech tree. Ooh, here comes the TIE Fighters. They got this cool technology where all their biological units regenerate health really quickly and have, like, better combat stats, which is pretty nice. Now, you can't shoot air units with most ground units, but thank God our good pal Fortress over here has, you know, some homing missiles. Not a homing yet. I'll make them homing. That should take that out. I'm gonna have to build some anti-air troopers to deal with that. A very viable strategy, definitely, is, you know, getting a fast tech level 3, going for air units. That works. You'll see people going for fast tech level 3 into, like, strike mechs, because they counter the tech level 2 troopers, which you don't get mechs in tech level 2 except for scouts, and most people don't mass scouts, but it can work. There's a lot more, I guess, viable strategies in this game than you would find in Aoe2. But, you know, it comes at the cost of there being, you know, only 8 civs. This is a great, great game. Alright, see you, Dark Mage Man. I'll be uploading all the matches to YouTube if you miss any, and if you guys want the download links and install instructions in the video description, or you can, you know, just type !Star Wars and get it there in the Twitch chat right now. So I got these fighters, which are pretty cool. Do a little bit of scouting with these. Ooh, looks like we got quite a battle over here. Oh my, you see the Confederacy artillery units. We got a bunch of stormtroopers over here. That's looking a little scary, boys. Now, this is a very important technology, tracking computers. It's like ballistics. And there's something that makes all your missiles homing, which is also pretty good. We'll get a heavy weapons factory as well. They tell me that's a good thing. The other unit that you make here is a bounty hunter, which is attack bonus versus Jedi and Sith units. Jedi Master is super OP. They can, like, turn invisible and stuff when they're not moving, depending on your civilization. And when they're not attacking. Gotta kill that wolf, which is super buff. Got some stormtroopers. Looks like we got some shenanigans, guys. I think there's a pretty big army over there. Alright, so I'll have to probably take care of that at some point. AI in this game is really good. It's much better than it is in Aoe2. It plays a lot like a human. I'd say the AI on hard is a good measure of a pretty average human player that you find online. This game, though, never really had a large community. I wish it had a bigger one. That way I could have, I think this game would be super interesting to watch at a high level. I really do. There's so much greater potential in this game for, you know, huge plays than you would see in Aoe2. Not to say that you can't see huge plays in Aoe2. That's, you know, definitely true. You see huge plays all the time. But in this game, you know, you can do such crazy things like, in your mech destroyer, right, you can garrison one unit inside it, and you could use that to, like, dodge artillery shots, which are like onagers, right? Like, there's so much crazy micro possibilities here. Micro is much more important in this game. As hard as that is to believe, yeah. Micro matters quite a bit in Aoe2 as well. So I think it'd be really cool to see this game at a high level, but it never really had a huge scene. I'd like to bring this game back if I can. You know, give it the attention it deserves, because I think it's one of the better RTS games ever made. I really do think that. I think this is a super good RTS game. See if I can try and wipe those guys out. Build my own artillery unit. That's probably a good idea. Some more mechs. This is a good tech. Build things a little faster. Our air units, we have an air transport, which is, well, what it sounds like. Very, very cool. And then we got a bomber unit, which is very good against buildings, walls, mechs, and heavy weapons, and especially power cores. But it's really bad against everything else and can't shoot other air units. Now, if you're wondering, fighters can shoot both air and ground units. It's a very interesting system they have here. What makes the combat in this game really unique compared to Aoe2 is that the counters in this game are very, very pronounced. They're incredibly pronounced. Whereas in Aoe2, the counters are a lot softer. Now, I can't help but notice that my ally might be in deep shit, so I'm gonna give him a hand here. Looks like our fellow green has dropped a forward fortress on him, which is cool. You'll see the AI up to no good a lot. Get more upgrades. Not too bad. We got a pretty solid economy here. Pretty solid economy. All the good things that you know from Aoe2 definitely work here. Your opening build order will kind of work mostly the same. With some variations. Anyway, this is the tech that I like Viper playing as the Wookiees. That'd be sick, the Black Twins. This is a tech that I really, really like the Wookiees for. So it's all their biological units, except for workers, regenerate health over time, and all troop center units gain 30 hit points and 2 Dura armor, which is the ranged armor. Sick. It's actually awesome. So I got a pretty sizable army here. Try and give my ally a hand. These ATPTs, always a huge annoyance. So you see a Jedi Master here, right? Look at the combat stats on that sucker. It's ridiculous, right? 400 health, 12 attack, 1/6 armor. Oh my god. They regenerate health, they turn invisible, they can convert things. It's amazing. Still the Geonosian warrior right there. See little X-Wings. This game's so cool. So cool. Jedi Masters, though, have a way higher attack stat than you think they do. It's like way higher. Is there a worker in here, actually? Why can I build something? Oh, there's a worker in here. Get back to work, please. Oh, balls! I see we've got company. Yeah, I'm just trading with his market and whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't think this game will ever get like an HD remake or something like that, just because LucasArts, the developers, are kind of defunct, which is why really the only way to play this game is to torrent it. I mean, you can buy it on Amazon, but it's a third party, so you're not really supporting the developers. And the price is going to be exorbitant. It's going to be absurd. My, what big armies you guys have. I would explain all the units in the game. There's just so many that it's hard for me to do that, so... You know, if you've got questions, please do ask me. There's just so much I can talk about, but, you know, I don't know what to talk about because there's just so much to say. So much awesome stuff, man. Oh my. So I see the AI is pretty serious right now about doing things. So probably need more upgrades and stuff. Thankfully, though, my fighters are pretty good. They're really good at, like, destroying air units and stuff. My AI teammate's gonna need something to take care of that. Oh my god, that's a huge army of stormtroopers. Take care of that forward fortress. Bro. They handle invisibility the same way StarCraft does, where you can still see it, but your units can't detect it. No, you actually can't see the units at all unless you have something that... This is a really good question. Thank you for asking. This is something I should explain, yeah. So basically, you can't see the invisible units at all unless you have some detector building, which would be like a sentry post, which is basically an outpost. Or you have a unit, a special unit that can see invisible units, like bounty hunters can, because Jedi are usually the thing that goes invisible. The Republic have an invisible flying air unit called the Jedi Starfighter. Ridiculous. But, you know, this game's actually pretty well balanced, even if it doesn't sound like it. Because the counters are just so pronounced, and every civ has ridiculous, silly mumbo-jumbo they can do. So it really does balance out. But yeah, you're gonna need special detector type units, of which there are quite a few. I'm gonna need a lot of upgrades. Get a heavy mech destroyer, that sounds pretty good. Getting all my troop center upgrades now. My teammate is looking a little okay. Ooh, the Geonosian warriors do some serious damage right here. I'm gonna have to take those out. Get them, fighters! What are the best glitches in this game? Carnival asks. I don't think this game is as buggy as Aoe2, but you know, you'll see mostly glitches with the AI. You don't really see too many glitches otherwise. No moonwalking units in this game, unfortunately. But you do have an Aoe2 HD, but... Oh yeah, also our mechs cost less, so even though they're weaker than most civs, you know, I like that. I like my civs with strong trash units, and the basic mech units don't actually cost gold. Believe it or not, they just cost a ton of food and wood, which is awesome. So the late game without gold is a lot more interesting in this game as well. I'm gonna need a lot more ore collectors, I think. Build that there. Here's my little buddy's base. He's got a shield generator here, which adds a second layer of HP to all buildings and units in range that regenerates over time. So it's really cool. It's like a second health bar that's a lot harder to get through. A lot harder to get through. You get the Berserker jetpacks, which I can only imagine what that would really look like if this game had more advanced graphics. And that's going to make our guys move a lot faster, so that's what I like to see. Got a pretty sizable army here right now. That's not okay. I need that ore. Oh man, I'm going to have to build a cannon to deal with that. The glitches are mostly AI-related Carnivals, so, you know, you'll see their guys just spazzing out like they've got, like, no bones, which is pretty good. See them constantly, like, attack canceling because they're trying to micro too hard. Dark Templar Rush is your favorite strategy in StarCraft? Yeah, that's really fun. You can definitely do that in this game. Jedi Masters are just terrifying. I mean, you can, like, put a bunch of them in, like, a air transport, drop them off in the enemy base, and again, the enemy won't see you doing that. They'll see the transport, but not if you're clever. And you hide it, you know, behind their trees and stuff. Thanks, Sexual Healing. I love this game. This game is so cool. And great to have you here, by the way, man. So we got our cannon here. It's going to fire this... Oh, my God. It's got stuff. It's going to fire... it's like a trebuchet, kind of. So you drop some Jedi Masters in someone's base, and you just start... Like, you convert all their power cores. You start converting, like, mass converting their base, or you just, like, kill their power cores and just own them. This game is so cool. I would love to see it played at a high level. I don't know if there's any demand for it, but this is the type of thing that maybe someday I might host a tournament for. I have no idea. It'd be pretty cool. Okay, I have to kill this this cannon, and I normally don't like bring my air units in, you know, this close to something that can, you know, shoot at them. But I need to kill this cannon, and I don't think I'll be able to actually do it with these air units. That's bad. I need to kill that cannon. I'm gonna have to bring my guys in. He's got so many anti-air mobiles. Build an assault mech, actually. That would kind of help here. Is Raj out? I stream StarCraft at some point. Maybe. I haven't, I barely played Brood War, honestly. I was, again, too young. I was very young, but, I might do a little StarCraft 2. I mean, I'm bad at it, that's the thing. I'm not very good at StarCraft 2. My fortress is alive, yes. No, the lag story, the AI in this game is very, very smart. You'd be surprised. Assault Mech is such a cool unit. Yeah, you guys will see. I don't think the Wookiees are a good example of how cool the units in this game can be. Oh shit! Is my teammate just getting wrecked right now? Is that what's going on? Oh, I guess that's on. He might be getting wrecked. Yeah. So keep a couple guys here on defense duty. Send an army over there to. No, looks like he's getting wrecked, yeah. Maybe my fighters will get there really quickly, so that's probably a good thing. I'm not macroing very well right here, because I'm having fun. I'm trying to look at the Twitch chat a lot. Which is distracting, but worthwhile, yes. You get bonus movement speed on things. So my army could actually get there at some point. Before next year, that would be swell. Maybe it's time to start spamming mounted troopers, because those are faster. Get around the map when I need to. And sometimes I forget that Raw is actually sexual healing, yeah. Too many people to keep track of, but yes. He does streams at Aoe2. Oh my god, he's pummeling the farms! You can't do that, that's illegal. It's illegal in so many different levels. Oh god, those damn Jedi Masters. You see those little A-wings and stuff? This game's so cool. Talk about it for days. Wish I had more places to build these damn houses, but I really don't. There's not enough room to build in this map. Look at the Jedi Master, it's ridiculous. Those things just don't die because they heal so fast. I think it's time that I start, like, really heavily pressuring some of it. Just the AI is being a little jerkwad. Okay, so I can start upgrading and building mounted troopers now that I have an animal nursery, and I'm gonna start moving out a little bit, I think. That's a lot of guys. Right, so we're gonna move over here, actually. How's this fight going? Not bad. Farm's dying. Oh, like they're literally dying. Never mind, they're not. Thought they were like expiring. Actually, someone's shooting at him. There's a Jedi Starfighter, as we can see right here. Oh my. Maybe I need to like send him some like this heavy air support. It's probably wise. Get like a lot of air bases. Oh, there's like no room to build on this map. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I need anti-air. Yes, I know you're under attack, yes. See if I can like deploy this undeployed cannon on that stuff. Oh, he's killing all my army with air units that I don't have any anti-air support for. I do get Dragon Troopers though, which are like the coolest thing ever. I guess the strategy that I used to do the most was like the Mounted Trooper Rush, or like a late game like Mounted Trooper Death Ball. Just get in there, just raid someone's eco, and just take them out of the game like right there. Pretty nice. So hopefully I've got enough anti-air troopers for him. I hope I do. More mounted troopers, which are researching as we speak. I think I'll build a shield generator just to show you guys what it does, but there's no real good place to position this. This is okay. You should want to try and, you know, overlap obviously as many things as you can in there. A little bit helps. So we're gonna move this army just a smidgen forward. That's the Wookiees, guys. Holy balls! We're gonna have to like send everything to the ally, cause he just dying. He's trying to pummel me. That's like not okay. Plate school, armor plating. More stuff, more stuff. I know, right? There's a lot of really big trees on Kashyyyk. I would like to end this man at some point. That would be kind of nice. But my ally is just getting wrecked too hard. Oh my god, he's got AT-ATs. That's not good. Let me just see if I can focus that thing down. This is being a harder match than I bargained for, but maybe this is doable. AI in this game is too good. It's got a shield generator now. That's what I like to see. I got so many anti-air troopers, Jesus. It's because I'm gonna need them, because look at all, my god, he's got so many air units. Holy crap, boys. We got a problem. We've got a problem. The only solution is more anti-air missiles. Ah. I'm gonna overwhelm red. I am gonna do that really soon. I'm gonna do that. I can do a snow map, yeah. Whatever you guys want, man. You guys tell me, we do it. Okay, more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Oh gosh. Game's so hard. Oh, he's got a Sith Master right there, as you can see. He's got the power of lightning. Come my ally, like, stop getting wrecked for, like, 1 minute? That'd be really nice.